Yo, what is good YouTube? I'm Richie Kim, and today I'm going to be bringing you all the performance review on the Adidas Harden Volume 3. Before we get started, if you all enjoy sneaker content just like this, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. But anyways, let's get right into it. As always, starting off with the traction, the Adidas Harden Volume 3 features a traditional herringbone traction pattern, and the traction on the shoe is freaking amazing. On clean courts, you guys are going to have no problems whatsoever, but on extremely dusty courts, you're going to have good traction, but this shoe does pick up some dust. At least the translucent rubber option, there is a solid rubber option, and I'm not exactly sure how the traction is going to do on that model or that pair specifically, but with the translucent rubber option, on dusty courts, it does pick up a lot of dust, and you're going to have to wipe every few plays, and then you'll have that good traction for a little bit, but you will have to consistently wipe if you are playing on heavily dusty courts. If you guys are playing on mildly dusty courts, I would say, the occasional wipe and you guys should be fine. I thought the traction on the shoe was amazing. Once you guys do wipe, or if you're playing on clean courts, you should have no issues whatsoever when it comes to traction. So for traction on the shoe, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So moving on to the cushion, as you guys know, the Harden Volume 3 features full-length Boost, and Boost is life. Boost is freaking amazing when it comes to basketball shoes just because of what it provides in terms of impact protection, but especially on this pair, so it is fully uncaged. Well, for the most part, fully uncaged on the lateral side, except up in the forefoot area, and on the medial side, it is fully uncaged. And the way they implemented the Boost in the shoe is really nice. It's not too much, but not too little. In the heel area, I think there is a good amount of bounce and really good impact protection. And as you move towards the forefoot area, the Boost does thin out just a little bit, so you get that extra responsiveness and court feel. And in the forefoot area where the elastic band meets like the sole of the shoe, there is this rubber piece right here that kind of partially cages the Boost, and I think that's there for containment purposes, as well as just making sure the Boost doesn't compress too much upon lateral movements, so you get that good stable cushion, and also it does maintain that responsiveness in the forefoot area. I really enjoyed the cushion setup on here. I love Boost, and I think this is one of the best implementations of Boost on a Harden signature model. So for cushion, I'm going to give the Harden Volume 3 a 9 out of 10. So moving on to the materials, the Harden Volume 3 features a pretty much full textile upper, and it is a very premium feeling textile. It's pretty thick and it offers a lot of containment and support. On the downside though, it does get a little bit hot, but it is what it is, and I'm not really going to complain about that because the materials do feel really nice and they do a great job at what it's supposed to do. Apart from the textile, you do have hits of fuse or like heated TPU overlays on higher areas, such as the toe, and actually this whole portion right here on the medial side is like that fuse overlay. The tongue itself is made up of mesh, and it's pretty nice feeling mesh. It's not too thin, but it's not too thick, so if you guys like to crank down your laces, you won't feel the laces like digging into your skin, which is really nice. And also you do have some hits of leather, such as on the tongue and on the back where this heel counter is. It's like full leather on the back heel. Just some nice premium touches to make the Harden Volume 3 look a little better. You do also have this elastic band that wraps around the forefoot area, and whether it actually does something or not, I can't really say because it is kind of loose. You can definitely feel a little bit of pressure around your foot from this elastic band, but personally I think it's more for aesthetics than for support and containment, because honestly I don't really think it does that much. Overall, I really like the materials used on the shoe, so for materials I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Moving on to the fit, I do think that the Harden Volume 3 runs a half size big, so I would recommend going down a half size. So if you guys are a 9, get an 8.5. If you're a 10, get a 9.5. So on and so forth. Width wise, I'm a slightly wide footer, and I went down half a size, and it feels perfectly fine for me. I do feel just a little bit of pressure around the forefoot area, but that goes away once you start playing in the shoes and you break in the materials just a little bit. I'd say the fit is really nice. It gave me a pretty good one-to-one fit. I like the way the materials lay across my foot. Just overall, the fit was really nice in the Harden Volume 3. So for fit, I'm also going to give this a 9 out of 10. So moving on to the support in the Harden Volume 3 is also pretty good. In the heel, at first I did have very minimal heel slippage, but for some reason after maybe 3 or 4 days of playing in them, the heel slippage kind of went away. I'm not exactly sure why, but it did break in, so that was nice. And also in the forefoot, I never had any instabilities on lateral cuts or lateral movements, and I never felt my foot slipping on the footbed as well, so lateral containment is also really nice. This shoe does also have like a stable frame built into the shoe, much like some of the other Harden models, I believe, and maybe even like some of the just like regular Adidas basketball shoes. It's pretty common, and you know, that's there for torsional rigidity and stability. So overall, the support in the Harden Volume 3 is also really good. So for support in this shoe, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. So the Harden Volume 3 retails for like 140 or 150, and the versions with the black boost are like $10 more. So, you know, if you guys want to spend that extra $10 for color boost, go for it. But if not, you know, this colorway, and I'm sure future colorways are going to come out with regular boost. You know, honestly, I really like the aesthetics of the shoe. When they first leaked, I didn't think too much of it, but in hand, they definitely look better. And, you know, just from a performance aspect, these are great to play in on court. It's definitely an upgrade on the Harden Volume 2 in terms of performance and aesthetics, in my opinion. So definitely recommend picking up a pair. You guys won't be disappointed. This shoe pretty much has everything that I could want in a performance basketball shoe. Great impact protection, great court feel and responsiveness, great materials. So if you all wanted to pick up a pair, I would highly recommend doing so, because you all will not be disappointed. I'll leave a link to purchase these down in the description below. Like I said, I really enjoyed playing in these, and I think you all will too. That's pretty much it for this performance review. If you all like this video, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below, and also smash that thumbs up button for me, as it really does help me out. While you guys are at it, check out this video on my left and on my right, and that's pretty much it. Until next time, peace.